there, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special guest,
Howie. Yes. Hey guys.
Howie is multi-talented guy, blogger, model, stylist, name it all. He's the true meaning of a millennial.
No, I've got so much feathers on my hat, but yeah, I do a lot of things. But yeah, thanks, CC.
No, that's fine. You're welcome. So today we're literally just gonna talk about how I actually became a fashion stylist and how to become a fashion stylist, or even how to walk into the fashion industry if you're interested. You know, if it's something you've always been interested in.
Just a bit of chit chat, isn't it, about like how she got into fashion styling and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And a lot of people actually don't even know what fashion styling means. People always ask me, is that even a job? I'm like, yeah, it is a job.
Of course, it is a career, you know.
It is. So what is fashion styling? Fashion styling is you know, all these beautiful images you always see in magazines, on TV, music videos, red carpet. They all have a fashion stylist behind them. They are all the products of a fashion stylist. Like I actually have this magazine, which I'm quite grateful and happy. This was actually my work on the cover. So you do the styling and you do all of it inside again. You have all this. This is all by a fashion stylist.
That's
and
good.
I did
I need
that.
to check it out. Well done, CC. Let me have a look.
So yeah, and that's what a fashion stylist actually does. All your favorite celebrities, they all work with at least 2 or 3 or even more fashion stylists to have that beautiful image they actually have.
Yeah.
Okay, how to get into it?
How to get into styling? How did you get into styling, would you say?
Okay, I first of all started modeling, and the more I was going on to shoots, I realized I was always that girl who couldn't shut her mouth and who always trying to adjust.
Try to fit in.
And people don't like it because when designer hire you as a model, you are just a model. You're just that.
Yeah.
So be quiet.
Zip it up and like just do whatever they ask you to do.
Yeah, and I always like, no, if you just adjusted this thing, it will look so much better. If you just put this thing together, it will look so much better. And sometimes they'll try it out and they'll be like, oh, thank you so much. Good. Yeah, and as time went on, I slowly stopped modeling and started getting into styling more. Literally just shadowing my photographer friends and really trying to have as much experience as possible to the point of really start building a portfolio. And that's just how it went on from there.
That's really good. Like for me, for instance, how I started styling was just from blogging and Instagramming. Like I love fashion, right? And I love like mixing interesting prints, interesting fabric, interesting, silhouettes, and just try to get them right. And once I post a picture on Instagram, I get, people commenting like, hey, where did you get that from? How have you put them together? And that just sort of like inspired me to get into styling. Say when designer friends of mine would have a shoot, they would ask me, for my opinion as to they would bring me along to like the photo shoot or catwalk show, whatever, asking me, Howie, we need your help, how do you think we could put this together to make it look nice and vibrant for, it could be a catwalk, it could be like a magazine. So yeah, so that's how I really got into it, and it is amazing. So it is nice to be able to be a model and styling. I think stylists have the most fun as well.
I would not call that fun.
Why?
Because when I have a job book, because I also project manage for a lot of clients, for example, so that is not fun at all. Obviously I love it as a job, but it's a lot of stress because being a project manager, you take care of the models, you like the setting, the place where everything.
You're like in charge of everything.
And that is a lot of work. And then the clothes as well, the final product really is on you. So if something doesn't look good, I am responsible of it. And I mean, I love it. It's a job. And I take my job very seriously. So
I think the reward comes as well is when you, like, say for instance, you start in a photo shoot and you see the end results in photos and it looks so beautiful, so amazing. You're like, yes, I put that together. Or you see your models walking down the catwalk and people are actually going, right, wow, the styling looks really, really good. Then it's quite rewarding.
Yeah, like last summer I worked on with few clients, few singers, for example. when the videos came out, I was like,
no, it's really rewarding.
It's really knowing
very.
that like those girls look good thanks to you, and now it's so funny how when I watch videos now I'm like, they definitely do not work with a stylist. So this, I'm not trying to be judgmental, but I'm like, or if they did use a stylist,
so needs to get fired.
And sometimes, if you really do want to become a fashion stylist, there are courses to take actually. London College of Fashions. There's a lot of few colleges that can offer the course. Or you can just shadow another stylist for like a year or so until you really learn all the pros and cons and how the industry actually works.
Because I think a lot of it has to do with experience, you know, and talent. Because I think when it comes to creativity and art, you know, I personally believe you can't learn to be creative. Like if you haven't got the creative bone in you, you can't learn. So you have to have like the natural flair for creativity, and you know, you have to have a personal style. You have to have like, you know, you've got to know what looks good, because sometimes you would agree with me, what looks good in real life may not necessarily look good in photos, and it may not look good in videos. So you just have to like have that natural flair.
He's totally right. Like you have to have it in you first of all before you even go for any training, before you even shadow anybody, it has to. You can't fake creativity.
Exactly.
You either have it or you don't. You're either a creative or you're not. You know? And
no
with
matter
fashion, you either have the vision or you don't. You know, and you have to be someone who is easily adaptable to situations.
You've got to be.
From music video to magazine shooting to editorials to with personal clients. You have to be very open-minded as well.
And in a situation where you've got to like work with other stylists, or let's say you go personal shopping with like a client, for instance, you're not going to be taking your own personal style on them. You've got to be able to like listen to what they say and dress them for them, and not, you know, because sometimes I see people who style videos and whatever, and it's like, you know, you creating a replica of yourself. So it's all about understanding it.
Because you have a brief, you have the story, and you have to follow that. You know, funny enough, fashion actually literally goes hand in hand with history, for example, I believe, because a lot of fashion trends were created by a lot of historical movements. You know, so when you have a brief, for example, you will know at this time in the 50s this was this, in the 60s this was this, and that's how it is, you know. And I cannot impose my personal style on someone else. That would be so wrong. Not everyone want to wear an afro. Not everyone wants to be in color or look eccentric as I do. So I will not do it. I will get to know my clients, get to know what they want and what they want to portray to their audience, and work from there. So that's how. Because a lot of clients actually have that concern that hope you will be able to understand my view. I'm like, of course I'll be able to. That's it's like you're going to a doctor. He's not going to be prescribing you the medication he prescribes to everybody. No, he listens to your problem, to your issue, and then based on that, he knows what to give you.
Diagnose and make a prescription. So
so that's just how it is.
That's how it is.
What's my personal style?
What's your personal style? Because like when I met her, like I said on another video, she's got such a vibrant, amazing, luxurious, you know, rich style, very rich in colour. And I mean, that made me fall in love with her, because she stood out like, you know, a peacock, you know, in the wild, just absolutely beautiful, you know.
Thank you.
So so what's a personal style? What would you say your personal style is?
My personal style has evolved, but I always describe it as Afro chic.
Afro chic.
Afro
like that.
chic, that's meaning what? What does Afro chic means to me anyway? Afro chic means having that little touch of African, but without necessarily being too traditional in the way I look, not like Ankara and stuff like that. Not necessarily that.
And we Africans like a lot of like bold colours.
So in that sense, I love colours, I love prints, I love a little bit of eccentricity in everything I wear, and I do love my hair Afro, because I feel like it reflects who I am as a
beautifully,
person.
doesn't it?
Thank you.
No, it does.
It reflects who I am as a person, and my friends always makes fun of me because a few years back, I filmed something with the BBC, and my intro in the video, which I even did not realize, was I want people to know I am African by my hair, and she always makes fun of me.
That's beautiful.
Because I just like the fro. I like it big, bold, and just there, you know, like. And the colors, again, as I was saying, I love colors, I love prints, I love blah blah blah. But when I work with a client, I do not
impose a personal style on them.
So yeah. What about yourself? What's your personal style?
So I like to think my personal style is a little bit of classic mixed with an over the top flair to it. So I like, you know, I like a bit of bold colors. I like a bit of, like, you know, patterns. I like prints, and it all depends on my mood, to be honest. Sometimes when I feel down, I feel like I need to wear a bit of color just to, like, brighten up my mood. So
funny.
I do that
all the time, and that's why people think I'm gonna be like cuckoo. No, literally colors put me in a good mood. Like when I wear black, I really feel a bit sad.
Yeah.
Not trying to be dramatic here, but it's true. Like I need to wear colors to feel alive. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Someone asked here, how do I book my jobs? How do I book fashion?
That's
styling?
very important, isn't it? Especially if you're new to the industry. How do you book jobs?
It's hard.
It's a good question.
First of all, I will advise you to work with people who are like you, like hang out with other creatives,
like-minded people in the industry.
They are literally they are the people who are going to be giving you jobs. Your friend's photographer, your friend's model, because they are either going to give you jobs or they are going to recommend you to someone who can give you a job. Except if your portfolio is so good already, then you can be signed to an agency. But generally, it's very hard to be signed by an agency
as
if
a fashion stylist
for a newcomer.
Yeah.
But there is plenty, but you just need to have a really good portfolio before they assign you, because they know if they send you to do a L'Oreal job, for example, they need to know you're going to deliver, because it's their name that is on the line. So if you're a freelancer, your friends are going to, it's word of mouth. That's why you always have to kind of be on your best behavior with other people.
Because you're a professional, haven't you? And that applies to like whatever industry you're in.
You know, some jobs we don't need people giving you jobs anyway. If you're a doctor, you're just a doctor. They're going to take you on anyway because they need you. But as a fashion stylist, they need to trust you first, because before they even see your vision, they need to like you as a person to know that they can actually work with you, because a fashion stylist always work with other people. You just do not work on your. You need to be a team player, for example.
You have to. You really have to, and you've got to know how to listen to your clients, listen to briefs, and know how to follow those. Otherwise, it just becomes a very, flabbergasted mess.
At the same time, be assertive, know what you're talking about, be confident, and if you don't know something, if you're not sure of something, ask.
Ask, literally, just ask.
Instead of making a fool of yourself at the end of the day, just ask.
I hope that answered the question.
I hope that
good question, actually.
Yeah. Men's style or women's style?
What do you prefer? Like, I think that's more to do with, say you had a client, do you get much more fun styling a man or styling a woman?
I would say men are probably easier to style. Because they just kind of trust you. But women are always
not necessarily though, because I'll tell you why. Like some men, now a regular guy who doesn't work in fashion would just want something very comfortable, in an editorial, for instance, if you get put in some, very uncomfortable clothing, being a guy, and then you don't deliver as a model just because it feels so uncomfortable sometimes. By the end of the day, you've got to, just you're a mannequin basically. But what I'm trying to say with these is, and when it comes to men's style, when it comes to everyday styling for a man, a lot of men don't like taking risks, so it could be quite hard to.
I would say I've made men take risks.
Do you reckon? Oh,
yeah,
God.
because I feel like everybody's a bit scared of what they don't know.
True.
Women or men, and depending, because in editorial work, for example, it has to be crazy. It has to be crazy. But when you work with people, like one-on-one with people, you kind of have to make them trust you first of all, because it's all down to trust, and
trust is key,
and you have to make them have them get that confidence that they can rock that, for example. That's why I feel like you as a personal stylist, your style needs to be good as well, because that's what I try to do, because they're like, if you can wear that, I can trust you to dress me. And then it doesn't make sense. They're like, if you can wear all those green, yellow, and kind of look alright at the end of it, I will wear this dress you're advising me to wear. But the thing is, with Cece, for instance, her style is so like, she mixes loads of colours together. I'm like, how is she able to like mix those colours together, you know? So that just goes to show you how, you know, how amazing she is when it comes to like her personal style, and how anyone could, as a client, could trust her, because she mixes, you know, she really does know her stuff. And I've worked with some clients who are really minimalistic. Again, I get to know them. Obviously, I'm not gonna judge them, because it's not my job to judge them, but it's my job to make them try something new, something different, something they will not usually do. And at the end of it, they actually thank me. They're like, I never knew I could do this. I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm here to kind of like give you that little push that yes, in the right direction, you can do it. So again, to come down to the question is men's style or women's style. Women are fun, you know, because obviously they have so many more things. Women would take more risks, I think. They have so many more things to choose from, therefore it's obviously fun. But men is kind of like either the trouser or the shorts. It's like there's not really 100 things to go on about it. It's either the grey or the blue. But the women, they have the dresses, the shorts, the trousers, and so men's or women's for you. I would say men's, innit? For me, I'd say women. Women are more fun. I'm not saying men are boring. We're not boring. That was it, guys. I hope I gave you some interesting views and advice on if you're planning to become a fashion stylist. And if you have any more questions, do not hesitate to leave your question below, and check his channel out. He's a blogger, as I was saying, model, and he has some very good content on his channel, and I'll also link everything below in the description box. And if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to give it a big thumb up, and subscribe down to my channel for more videos to come, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye guys.